What's up, y'all? So, as y'all could probably see, I'm definitely not in Miami. I'm not in the studio. I'm actually still out here in Thailand. So, I'm currently way across the world, way over like 5,000 miles away. And I'm gonna give you guys some insight on like how I closed what is about two deals, real estate deals in America. Got them under contract and actually got them taken care of while being overseas, as well as also getting another house under contract as well too, right? So one of the I would say, well, number one, I'm enjoying the whole Thailand experience. It's actually pretty dope, pretty amazing. The scenery is amazing, like I said before. The service quality, at the hotels and stuff is great. Definitely am ready to go to Paris, but how I actually closed, two deals. So the first deal that I had was what you call a lease for a barbershop, right? And this lease for this particular barbershop, of course, this is a referral client that I had. He hit me up, looking for a new location, ready to, just expand. And I told him like, yo, I can help you. And it's basically just a commercial lease. Now, a lot of you guys who actually follow me on my real estate page on my Instagram, then I have agent that I'm currently training up under me who handles deals for me while I'm training her in the process, right? So a lot of, we coordinated, some showings, and for the most part, I already knew what he was looking for, so I kind of pretty much found what he wanted. And for the most part, what we did was, it was like, yo, look, you want a lease, you want a commercial lease at that. Let's get the paperwork done, get the deposit, let's close it. That whole process took about 2 weeks. We just finalized it yesterday, and the check is going to be dispersed tomorrow. So pretty very easy, very simple. That's the one thing I like about commercial leases is like commercial leases, they're not like houses. You don't gotta wait 45 to 30 days to get paid. You can literally get a lease done like in a week or in less than 2 weeks, honestly. And then once the landlord gets paid their deposit in their first month, you get paid after that. So I mean, it's easy money. Make a couple $1,000s, especially depending on the term of the lease. Then my other deal was it's a deal where I had this land, 2 lots that I have for sale for $130,000, right? And ironically, with me being overseas, I've been having people blow my line up when it comes to my listings, and just really just finding real estate in general. And we were able to get it under contract. I had my buyer get financing. It got approved. And we got it closed and secured. It was crazy. Got them closed, secured. Slam dunk deal. We officially closed last Friday. This past Friday. Because it's Tuesday right now where I'm at. And made decent money, being on the seller side. I really didn't have to do too much work outside of, get paperwork together, and of course just make sure that everything works accordingly. This deal one of the things I really liked about this particular deal is that I really didn't have to do any work. When you're representing the seller, especially in the real estate business, the only thing you have to do once you get the property under contract is really just manage emails and manage the transaction. That's pretty much it. Once you get the property under contract, after doing all your marketing and stuff like that, the rest of it is just easy money. And that's essentially what it was. And then, with the network that I built, I have a network with some of my other commercial clients, the owner of their house is selling their house. They put it up for sale without telling my client who's actually living in the house that we want to sell. So I was like, bro, he hit me up. He was like, yo, can you help me buy this house? I told him, bro, I got you, bro. Let's put in the offer. We won the offer already. Got financing for it. And we're going to close on that later this month. And this is all virtual. So, I know, like, in the past couple of years, especially guys who've seen, who depending on what channel you're viewing this video on, you guys have seen me, struggle, hustle, bustle, trying to get this deal, that deal, and the third, and life is actually getting easier. Of course, it definitely took 6 years to get to this point in the real estate business to where my business is running smoothly. But even with the experience, I know what to do to where I don't even have to be in the country to get these deals done. In fact, a lot of the stuff that I'm going to start documenting, I want to actually show you guys how you guys can build your real estate business to where you don't have to work and be physically present if you don't want to be. You can get all this stuff done and live your life, basically. Okay, that's honestly what I've been doing for like the past 4 weeks. And what I've noticed is when I stop really focusing on, and being stressed and focusing on how I'm gonna do this deal, how I'm gonna get this done, how I'm gonna do this, that's when the business really got easier for me, and business is really starting to come like crazy. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for today. I just wanted to, showcase, I was able to do 2 deals overseas, 5,000 miles away from America, and then got another deal on a contract. And then also, actually, I got 3 deals under contract, now that I think about it. Because I've been working with this client for a while now where this particular property, I never even showed my client the property. They went to go see it via the outside and wanted to put in a commercial lease for a coffee shop that we're about to open. And we put in, got the lease paperwork done, this, that, and the third, and we were able to get it under contract, no problem. So that's another deal that we're gonna get paid off of. And just to kind of give you guys a glimpse of what you could possibly make with commercial leases. With 2 leases that I'm already just done, I'm on track to make almost 10 grand off just those 2 leases. That's the crazy thing about it, right? But yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. Hope you guys like the real estate content. We posting a lot more content more consistently, especially on the real estate channel. And yeah, see you guys soon. Also, you guys probably, next time you see a video, you probably see me in Paris. But yeah.